extra momentum. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, yeah. And we're gonna, okay, you know what? We're gonna mark as prey as many as we can. And we're gonna use, there is one which says the number of preys. Bounty hunters simultaneously make several attacks. The number of attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. Okay, yeah, we go with this. And let's to pick. Wait. You cannot do? Why you cannot do? So the target is under effect. Ooh, I need to pick one which is not under effect. Okay.
I will
This
not.
one too?
I refuse.
Okay, then let's do this. It's okay. Yeah, so it's big ones. So you, bye-bye.
I go into the darkness.
So the next one is this. Okay, Ibella, little help. And the next is this one. Okay, that's a little bit too. So this one is down, one is not. Okay, let's try to go with this one.
Strike is
Good.
a prayer.
And done, right? Yeah. It's okay, Kibala. It's okay. So what I want you to do is do an opening on this one. Let's try to kill this one. It's a 329, but it's okay. Good. And actually I would like to go for this one, because this one is prone, meaning he's dodging everything. It's nowhere. Okay. And it's fine. So yeah, in the shadow with you. So you are the lowest priority.
You will pay dearly for your actions.
Okay, okay. Ooh, okay, so let's kick this one. Ooh. He's remain there, okay. Yeah, so let's inform everyone. This and oh, you cannot shoot because you are in melee. Oh, okay. Yeah, come here. It's gonna hit you a little bit. No, dodge. Good. Now, let's go. Crazy. Yeah, go for it. Good.
For your actions.
Ooh, you even hit that one. Nice. So, yeah, come here. Kick him. Boom. And he's prone. Good.
Heal
So,
my wounds.
idiot. You see? Suddenly you are in a much better position than before. Thanks to all your friends. So, yeah, let's do this. Who should we pick? Yeah, let's help Kibela. Come on. Good. So you got 2 AP back. So this one is here. This one is... Now this one is closed. This one is... Okay, so yeah, this one is a gunner too. Good. Ooh, and you have a high momentum. Good, 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 good. But before that, we need to shoot. So you have still 4 bullets. Come on.
This tedium has been...
A pitiful attempt.
And now we use the... No, you need to shoot. And you? Still you cannot? Okay. What about this? Yeah, let's go for this one.
Creatures!
Boom. Okay. And you know what? I think Iliad is okay. Yeah, put Benji on this one. Come on. Go, go. Back. Again. Continue. Keep going. 59. Okay, come here. We're gonna try to shoot him. 2. That's gonna trigger Benji. Go for it. Okay, Benji bite. Good.
Tears for me.
Okay. So Argenta, where are you? Okay, you are protected. So the only one left is this guy here. And yeah. Go like this, we go all in. Okay. We use this.
As the Emperor commands.
Pitiful attempt.
189. Whoo. Okay.
Will return this favor
And
tenfold.
only 35. But shouldn't... That's too poor. So this one is... Ooh, if a Deadeye is a crit, then it's done. Okay. We failed that one. It's okay. I don't think I did a Deadeye. Good, Gibella. But it's okay. Gibella, you can... You know what? Come here. Let's have some fun. And opening. Actually, no. We're gonna do one of these. Jump
Trust
right here.
me.
Boom. Ooh. So now you do an opening here. And you're gonna go like that. Boom.
Idira carefully pulls the threads of the Stifler out of the Farseer's breathless body. The strange device glimmers ominously in her hands, and it is difficult to tell in the dim light if its threads are moving on their own or if it is because her whole body is trembling. Terrified and confused, Idira looks at the device, then at you, then at the dead Aeldari.
That Xenos, Rel, did you see his eyes right before he attacked us? It was like there was no light left in them. And it's all because of this thing? I don't want to die, but I don't want to live like that either. If it means I'll stop being myself, then what's the point?
Elliot is warily observing Idira from under her lowered lids.
You do not have to resort to a solution like this. There are other ways. My kind have other technology, devices not designed purely to scourge the soul. Oh yeah, Red, I'm sure they do. And as soon as I visit your nearest and dearest, I'm sure they'll welcome me with open arms and spoil me with gifts. Look, Elliot, if you're not on great terms with them, then what chance does a Monkey witch have?
So break the abominable device. Robbing yourself of your soul is never the way. Put on your implant. Do not waste another moment. You must survive no matter the cost. This decision is yours alone, Idira, or kill Idira, a psyker with Xenos artifact in her head. I don't think so. I will rid myself of this menace. Now, I'm gonna let her decide.
My decision?
Idira bites her lip and looks down at the Xeno artifact in her hands. Her expression betrays an intense struggle, the burden of a terrible choice. A few moments pass before she raises her head and nods.
Yes, you're right. This crap isn't worth it. Time to accept the inevitable. I can entertain these fantasies of a nice, long life all I like, but that's all they'll ever be, fantasies. Pretty tales to tell over a glass of Amasec to make real life seem less shitty. The reality of the situation is ugly and merciless. I'm a psyker. My abilities are getting more and more out of control by the day, which means I'll go out like any psyker should. It'll be ugly and merciless. Best I can hope for is that it'll be so fragging awesome and heroic that you'll be telling stories of it to your grandchildren for ages. Huh. Thank you for helping me realize this, Rel.
Idira sniffles and casually drops the Stifler on the floor, where it shatters into a million tiny pieces.
I'm pretty sure we're done here. Lord Captain, mind letting me know when you have some time once we're back on the ship? I want to talk to you about plans for the future in private. Can we go now? I've still got a whole life to get on with.
Okay. So now let's get out of here. Ooh, but we have loot. Wait. Yup. Loot first. Ooh. Not bad. Okay. We're gonna check all that. But again. Okay. More here. Okay, so now we go out of here. Was they were all here. Come on.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I hope everyone is coming, right? Yeah. And we're gonna go back to the voidship, and Idira wants to talk to me there. Yeah, I'm glad I did first the cleanup before I came back with Idira here. You've seen Idira, she was like out after 2-3 turns and she did almost nothing. Ah, okay, these guys are blocked here because they need help to jump over that thing. Okay. And are you guys coming? Yep. Look at Idiot, she's fast. Okay, let's go. Ooh, but first, oh yeah, let's repair. Go on the bridge. Where is she? So like this. Where is she? Vesper. This one should be Idira. Yeah. I think this should be Idira. Yeah, yep. It's funny how Vesper is covering Idira.
When Idira sees you, her lips curve into a smile, and she nods at something over your shoulder.
So you seem to have a very strong reaction to what Argenta said by the broken lance.
It was just my nerves playing up. Something about our little saint doesn't sit right with me, and I trust my gut. Oh sure, she seems straight as an arrow and as predictable as a hangover after drinking. But when I look at her, something about her makes my brain itch.
Oh, you were not with us on Komarak. If you would know.
After that conversation, I tried to listen to what was being said about her. Beyond the door, what I heard was strange. Blood in her past, twilight in her present, and something like a star leading her. But where is it leading her? I saw several roads, and all of them frightened me.
And what does it all mean? Maybe we should warn Argenta? Do you think I should keep an eye on her? Yeah. And what does it all mean?
If I knew, I would have told you. Hearing things clearly requires cooperation from the other person, you know. But that cobra just hisses and spits its venom at me. I don't trust her one bit.
Oh, that's obvious. Okay, maybe we should warn Argenta.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and tell her the wicked psyker has divined something about her. She'll be so pleased and grateful, and of course she'll listen to what you have to say. No, that would be pointless. And anyway, I'm not even sure what it all means. Maybe the danger is to her? Or maybe the danger's coming from her.
Idira's voice is full of animosity, but you also detect concern, even a hint of pity and compassion.
So, Epitaph Incident and A7204 Tech Blight. Do these words mean anything to you? Perhaps your abilities can tell you something?
They mean nothing to me. They're just words. A whisper. So quiet, I barely caught it. Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned ambitions, antiquity, terrible antiquity, and chance. Chance through it all. Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help.
So, got a new story for me, Idira?
You bet I do, Lord Captain.
Idira becomes much more animated and her expression turns slightly dreamy as she recalls one of her stories.
Okay, so we went to Footfall once. Well, I mean, Lord Captain Theodora went to Footfall a lot. But on that occasion, she took me with her for some reason. My day had gotten off to a bad start. My head had been yammering since I woke up, but there was nothing else for it. I had to go. We arrive at the place, and what a place! All the gentlemen and ladies dressed to kill, showing off their encrusted implants, all clustered around little tables. Well, turned out it was a gaming den. And not just any gaming den, but one run by somebody with deep pockets for people with just as much cash to splash. You should have seen it. People gambling away planets in a game of regicide. Anyway, so the Lord Captain wanted me to help her beat some guy. So I tell her, the chips won't land in your favor. You'll get a bad hand. Don't sit down at that table, your ladyship. But did she listen? Of course she didn't. If there's one thing she never lacked, it's stubbornness. So they sat down and the cards were dealt. I'm hovering around like I'm not involved, but I'm keeping my eye on things. And everything in my head keeps getting louder and louder. Anyway, it's a good thing I realized in time that my mind wasn't going haywire over a losing hand, but something else. I made some excuse to drag the Lord Captain up from the table and took her away from that place. And a few minutes later, the room where we'd been... It turned out some wise guy had the same bright idea to bring a pet psyker along with him. One of those ones who just scuttle around in Footfall's underbelly. And the psyker just freaked out, I guess. After all the commotion, people went to see what happened in the room. And they'd all gone for each other's throats. Literally. With teeth. And I think they completely detached that asteroid from Footfall and pushed it off into open space so it would head off toward the local star.
So, Idira, how are you? Not regretting your decision, are you?
Never been better, Lord Captain. No joke. As soon as I stopped fearing for my life, even the voices in my head quieted down. But don't get me wrong, they will come back. And one day I'll find myself in a situation I can't get out of. But for now, I'm fine. And it's all thanks to you.
Okay.
You know, I think it's pretty ironic that my gifts lets me see the future, when thinking about the future is the thing I'll do anything to avoid. Substances of all kinds, jokes, stories about their good old days. I hide under them all like a blanket. As long as I don't poke my head out, everything will be okay. At least, that's what I thought. But I'm tired of living other people's stories. I want to tell my own. I don't know when or how mine will come to an end, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that somebody someday tells at least one decent story about Idira Tlas. And I can't think of a better way to do that than by standing shoulder to shoulder with you.
One story, don't sell yourself short. You and I have already had enough adventures to feel at home. Shoulder to shoulder is a little too close for comfort. After all, you might lose control again. Yeah. One story, don't sell yourself short. You and I have already had enough adventures to feel at home.
Then what are we waiting for? Get a scribe in here. We need to get all this down before we forget. But we have to make me more heroic and powerful so that I come out looking the best next to your other companions. What do you reckon? How many wastrels have we slaughtered? 1 million? Stuff that. Let's make it 2.
So have you recovered from your encounter with the false Theodora?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
You know, Idira, life is short. Why don't you talk to Vigdis? She is deeply concerned about you.
How did you... Wait, what am I saying? You said her name when you were trying to... You said she's worried? You think I should talk to her, yeah? We haven't talked in a long time. Good idea. I'll do that.
Okay, I must take my leave.
Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
Good. So, now. First, let's do a little preparations for just in case. So this one is a pretty weak one. This is for... Okay. So apparently we can upgrade the RAM a little bit. Yeah. Because why not? We can do. So we're gonna do that. Development. This one is still here. Everybody is signed up. Level up some things here. Nope. What about this? Oh. Okay. Okay. So. Colony management. So we have this. So we can get Apexanium stimulant. Okay. Now. So this one is the secret lair. Rel gains the Aeldari machine taming feature. All allies gain so much Xenox. Okay. Security is -2. A new secret lodge of xenos-specialists will decipher the written records left by ancient xenos that once inhabited Janus. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. There's nothing here. Ooh, look. So we get this. And can we do any up? Nothing on the Argonos. Okay, Vheabos.
Corruption has infiltrated Vheabos VI, Lord Captain. The cultists of the Final Dawn have agitated the convicts into a full-blown uprising, promising them a chance at escape. The planet's cargo port and guard facilities are now under siege. The cultists themselves have not joined the assault. They have scurried into the mines, deep into the tunnels that were infected with Xenos corruption not too long ago.
Okay.
The overseers are reporting tremors. It seems that the heretics are trying to clear the cave-ins that we use to ward off the subterranean monsters.
So why did the cultists head to that particular area?
Unfortunately, we do not know the heretics' true objectives, but there is nary a doubt that they are pursuing a sinister and wicked goal, and therefore must be stopped.
So what is the current situation on the surface?
The overseers are trapped inside the guard facilities, and the convicts are now united by their common hatred for the dynasty and are obsessed with the tales of freedom.
So I would like to hear what my advisors have to say.
Heretics seek out those who are weak of spirit and entice them with promises of salvation. But such spineless lot lacks the resolve to fight and will drop their weapons should someone give them reason to fear. The purpose of many tactics in warfare is to sow terror in the enemy ranks, and I know some of these tactics well. Make them quiver at fodder, and those weaklings will forget all about their heinous intentions. Lord Captain, your resources and status allow you to make use of one of the most blunt and affordable tools of all, mercenaries. These dogs of war will storm the warp itself for the right price. Provide the overseers with some hired backup, and you can consider the crisis resolved. It is enough to kill a few to make the many lose their footing. Let the spinners bring death to the prominent instigators, and the rest will be intimidated. They will open themselves to an attack.
Okay, so let's see. So stop the riot immediately. Casualties are of no concern. So this would give me... What is this? Trampled Cold Banner. Enemies that are targeted by the wearer's psychic abilities? Nope. Kibela, summon the spinners. Let us break the enemy's resolve. So we get Ghost of All allies gain 5% dodge and 3 hit chance. Everyone knows that the enemies of the rogue trader are extinguished by death itself. This is not bad. All allies gain 5 dodge and 3 hit chance. Okay, Ulfar. Show my people how to instill fear in their enemies. This one, all allies gain 10 coercion. Whenever enemy enters a 5-star radius zone around the rogue trader or their allies, this enemy must pass a willpower resistance test with a 5 bonus or become staggered for 1 turn. Whenever an enemy enters a 5-star radius zone around the rogue trader or their allies, this enemy must pass a willpower resistance test with a 5 bonus or become staggered for 1 turn. If 2 or more allies are close enough to trigger this effect, the enemy must pass this resistance test for each of these allies. This is not bad. We can stagger them. And tempered by qualities. After their admirable performance in the battles of Vheabos VI, the mercenaries are eager to serve the rogue trader. Among that, all lance weapons deal 20%. Nope. This one. I will so go with this one. I feel like, okay, we go with this one. Ulfar, show my people how to instill fear in their enemies. Yeah.
Huh. I shall teach them some secrets of this art.
Good.
Following the advice given by the formidable Space Wolf, the Overseers carried out a series of reprisals and acts of intimidation, leaving behind mutilated corpses and infiltrating the rebel camp under the cover of darkness. They crushed the rebels' morale and forced them to surrender their weapons. The leaders of the conspiracy, the cultists of the Final Dawn, were confronted in the mines. They had surrounded a strange, dark xeno-obelisk covered with glyphs, trying to awaken it from its slumber. The glyph patterns were similar to those that the mad convicts had drawn before. The monstrous construction contained enough energy to tear the planet apart. By heroically disrupting the cultist plan, the guards caused a malfunction within the terrible machine. Instead of exploding, the obelisk emitted a blistering heat wave, melting itself and turning those around it to ash. Vheabos VI had been saved.
Good. Okay. Good. So what can you do here? Okay, so we can do captive xenos. So imminent torment. Ooh. Okay, so this is a Drukhari extractum ignifera. Yeah, okay, this one consumes pure blood. We might need this. The rogue trader may grant the convicts. Yeah, we might actually have to do this because my complacency is really, really low. Or do I really care, actually? Acquiring captives from the enemies of humanity for use in forced labor. Now, we go with this. The rogue trader may grant the convicts the right to buy with the labor their freedom of their children born in captivity. Yep.